Hi there. Welcome to the Call to Cinema. My name is Aaron, and as always, before I get started, like, share, subscribe, and if you want to do so to help support the channel, you can check out the Patreon, the merch store, or the donation link down below. It does help keep the lights on, literally. Anyway, tonight we are talking about the Giallo Essential collections that came out from Arrow Video. I was asked yesterday, and I got asked a couple other times, red or yellow, which one should I go for, or should I go for either? So I was going to do a live video, but I decided, we don't have to do a live video for this one. We can kind of break it down, look at the films that are in each set, and if you are going to buy one, which one to buy. I'm going to look at the US site for it, but you can look in the UK site as well, because they'll both be there. But let's check it out right now with the Giallo collection. So with the essentials right here, we'll look at the red set first. It is now $40 US. And just so you know, these can be bought separately each for around $17 each while the sale's going on. So you're gonna save a couple bucks here by buying it this way, and get the snazzy box as well if you want to. But if you already got one or two of these movies already, then just buy the separate movie. Um, you probably just don't need the box unless you don't have any of these films. Now we have three films here. We have 1965's The Possessed with Peter Baldwin and Verna Lisa. So The Possessed is it's a good film and definitely is more of what we would call, and I think it's even said here, a proto Giallo, as it is kind of a full tilt out there Giallo. See, Giallo works into different categories. There is the when Argento came to Giallo with Bird of Crystal Plumage, and he kind of reset the rules with Giallo. Like it had been started with Mary Bava and with the girl who knew too much and Blood and Black Lace. There've been the Lenzi stuff, the Jet Set Giallos were basically a lot of it had to do with with rich people with money, with inheritances, that type of thing. And he switched it around to make it much more of this almost kind of like what would come close to what we'd get with some of the slasher genre a few years later, in that there would be, the kills would matter. They would be filmed and look magnificent, and you'd have like a bunch of kills, a bunch of suspects. The reasoning for the kills wouldn't always make a ton of sense, but it would make enough sense. You'd be like, okay, that's what was done, but it would be more about the spectacle. Now, some of the earlier ones done in the '60s are more are done differently than that. Not it's not bad or not lesser. It's just different. Well, we got the Fifth Chord done in 1971. This one is a really really great one and a favorite of mine. Actually, it has Franco Nero, who is one of my favorites. So I always love to see Franco Nero, and this is a really good one. Pajama Girl Case. I'll be honest with you, I don't remember this one as well. I know that and it's, I can read off here based on this on a true life, a real life crime. But I know that I've seen this one, and it hasn't been too long ago. Again, like these here, I'll have special features on them. We have The Possessed with a commentary by Tim Lucas, and that's going to be a really great commentary. Richard Dyer get on just a newly filmed video appreciation, so we get a video essay there. We get an interview with the film's makeup director, Giannetti DeRosi. We get 2 days a week an interview with the film's award-winning assistant art director, Dante Ferretti. The Legacy of the Bazzoni Brothers, an interview with actor-director Francesco Borelli, a close friend of Luigi and Camilo Bazzoni. Of course, the reversible artwork as well. We get a commentary by Travis Crawford on the Fifth Chord, a video essay by the fantastic Rachel Nesbitt. We get a Whiskey Galore, a new video interview with author and critic Michael McKenzie. We get Black Day for Nero, a new video interview with Franco Nero. Gotta love that. The Rhythm section video interview with film editor Eugenio Albiaso. And I apologize for getting some of these names wrong. Rare, previously unseen, deleted sequence from the film from the OCN. And when it comes to the Pajama Girl case, we get a audio commentary by Charlie Howarth, who's So Deadly, So Perverse, 50 Years of Italian Giallo Films, Volume 1 is in my library. A new video interview with Michael McKenzie. He does fantastic stuff, by the way, on the internationalism of the Giallo. New video interview with actor Howard Ross. New video interview with editor Alberto Tagliavia. Archival interview with composer Riz Ortolani. And that's, as for anything else on here, what do we get here? It looks like we At the kind of the box set and kind of windowed artwork. So let's go over to the and compare and contrast that with the yellow edition. So we hit the yellow edition right here. You can see it probably has some of the more known gallows in the collection with the yellow edition. Maybe that's why it's getting the yellow edition as opposed to the red. We get like three films on here. We get a film here from Massimo Dallamano, one of my favorite directors of this genre. We get a Sergio Martino, again, another one of my favorite directors of this genre. And we get an Andrea Bianchi film. And Andrea Bianchi is insane, and I love his work. Uh, three films in total. We have here, of course, the excellent What Have They Done to Your Daughter is really, really good film. Uh, truly, truly a standout. Uh, then we get the one that kind of, yeah, and when they do say lays the groundwork for the American slash film, it really is because whereas on the first one, we got in 1965 to Possess, which is kind of like what you call a proto Giallo, or what I like to call the jet set Giallo when I use the terminology for it. 73's Torso by Sergio Martino is still a Giallo. It is, but it crosses over into slasher territory in much of a similar way that the Canadian movie Curtains would cross over, was a slasher film that crossed over into Giallo territory. I love both of those films, and I really like this one. And I think that the last 15 minutes of Torso are absolutely stunning. It's fantastic. And of course, we get Strip Nude for Your Killer, which not the greatest Giallo in the world, but it's a heck entertaining Giallo. It's fun, and we get the queen of the Giallos in here with Edward Fenwick. Of course, we had Susie Kendall in Torso. It's just, and we got Claudio Casanelli right there for in the when What Have They Done to Your Daughters. We have two versions of Torso: the original 94-minute Italian cut and a 90-minute English cut of the film. We got OCN 2K restorations for all three of the films here. Again, the packaging. But again, if you already got the stuff, you don't have to rebuy it for packaging. We get it if you don't have it. So we start off with What Have They Done to Your Daughters? It's got an audio commentary with the great Troy Howarth, a video essay by the incomparable Kat Ellinger, whose I absolutely adore anything that she has anything to do with. Eternal Melody, interview with composer Stelvio Cipriani. Dallamano's touch interview with editor Antonio Ciliano. I apologize. Unused hardcore footage. That surprised me. Shot for the film by Massimo Dallamano. Second one we have here is Torso. It's got an audio commentary by Kat Ellinger. We have a video interview with co-writer, director Sergio Martino. Video interview with actor Luke Merendo. We get a video interview with the co-writer Ernesto Gastaldi. So for those that are new to Giallo, this name is going to come up a lot. Ernesto Gastaldi wrote a lot of the penultimate Giallos that you've watched or you are going to watch in the future. We get a video interview with filmmaker Frederica Martino, the daughter of Sergio Martino. A 2017 International Horror Festival interview with Sergio Martino. We get a video interview with Mikhail J. Koven, author of La Dolce Morte. Option to view the film with the rare alternate U.S. opening title sequence, which I think is like Colonel. What's it called? Colonel. It's Colonel's something. It's Colonel something. Can't remember now. So it's kind of I'm kind of losing it. In the third one, we get Strip Nude for Your Killer. We get a audio commentary by Horrorpedia's Adrian J. Smith and David Flint. We get another video essay by Kat Ellinger. Oh my God, this is fantastic. With on Giallo and the sex comedy icon Edwidge Fenwick, because she did a lot of like Italian sex comedies, like really good ones too. A Good Man for the Murders Narcava video interview with actor Nino Casanova. The blonde salamander, a video interview with actress Erna Schuer. That was not on purpose. She's actually really good. The act of helping, a video interview with assistant director Danielle Sangiorgi. I'm totally butchering these names, by the way. Jack of all trades, a video interview with actor and production manager Tino Palengi. And I can easily say right now that if you are to pick up one of these sets and you don't have any of the films in either of these sets, go for Go for what you like most, but my recommendation is Giallo Essentials Yellow. I think it has a good building block for what you're going to see and what you're going to get, especially as you go forward. When you go back to the Lamberto Lindsay Giallos, you're going to see a different style of Giallo. But most of the Giallos that you're going to watch are going to follow along the Dario Argento like line that he pretty much he sets up. It's set up by Mario Bava, but it's perfected by Argento, and we get to see guys like Martino and Delamano and Ercoli too, which was another fantastic giallo director. Like go into this and just like do amazing things with it. These are two both amazing sets. Which one do I say you start with? If you've never gotten any of these in your collection, start with Yellow Essentials, Yellow Edition. If you got the bones to pick up the red edition, fantastic. It's a great edition too. But I know right now it's nearing the end of the sale. And I'm going to try to get this up before the sale ends because I know it's only a couple hours away. That the yellow edition is my pick of the one to go for. If you enjoyed this video and this type of video, please let me know. Like, share, subscribe, and all that jazz in the comment, and let me know which one you were going to get if you sign any of these, and if you're looking forward to seeing any of these. If you would like to see me do more of these box set against box set type things, there's ones that you're curious about, you're interested in, I can definitely do that. It doesn't only have to be for Arrow, we can do it for other companies as well. But thank you so much. Remember, there are a lot of boxes out there. There are a ton of Giallos, but you know what? There's only one of? There's only one of you. So be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I'll see you soon again right here in the Cult of Cinema. Have a wonderful evening.